All right, here we go. We're all fired up for Monday Night Raw here. Basically, this is the third time trying to make this one. I'm too anxious. I'm too excited from watching this. We finally got to see Brock versus the Caddy. Earlier in the show, Triple H pulled Seth Rollins aside and basically said that because he was at the top of WWE, he was working for him. He needed to be the guy that was issuing challenges, and he needed to show the WWE that he was not scared of Brock Lesnar. Seth made his way out to the ring. Seth brought J&J security with him, and they both, I guess all three of them brought axe handles, and they called Brock Lesnar out to the ring. Brock, he's big and bad. I don't know. They had axe handles, but for some reason they didn't buy the actual axe head that goes on the top of them. But they were all juiced up. They were ready for a fight. They were calling Brock Lesnar Paul Heyman's bitch, basically saying that he needed to come on out there, and he took his goddamn time to get down to the ring. He got to the point where I didn't think Brock Lesnar was going to answer the challenge. Maybe Brock, much like he did with Shawn Michaels, instead of being, the hunted, he was going to make himself the hunter. I thought that he was going to attack, J&J security and Rollins in the back and sort of show that he was the guy on top. Brock Lesnar, he's been in WWE for a few years now, being used as the heel all these times, with him being used as the babyface. They have to sort of put him in limited roles because you can't have him be that big bad guy, because who's really going to feel sorry for Brock Lesnar when he's going into a fight, against Rollins and J&J security? A guy of his side should be able to handle his own when he gets out there. But Brock comes down to the ring. He makes his way all the way. Looks like he's going to jump in there to fight him, and then backs off for the minute. And they're actually playing it up on commentary, like Brock Lesnar is actually scared to go into the ring and face these three guys. But once he reaches the top of the ramp, Paul Heyman comes rolling over one of the fire kits. He opens it up. Inside is an axe and some fire extinguishers. Brock takes the axe and he takes a big chunk out of the $55,000 Cadillac that Seth Rollins gave to J&J security. They were driving around Chicago, filming, vignettes. They were, driving it around, doing all the house show loops. They were actually portraying the angle of, doing, living the gimmick, I guess you can say. And Brock ended up, just taking chunks out of the Cadillac. Basically, he took the side of the axe and he put it right into the door panel. And after every few shots, he would look down at the ring at Rollins and J&J security, just basically saying, "Are you coming or what?" He broke out the window. He broke out the trunk window. He even went as far as grabbing the back door, for the back seat, and just ripping it all the way off of the car. By the time it was done, Brock had taken the axe to the trunk. I was really surprised that WWE let him do this with an axe, seeing how I've seen it lots of times when you're chopping wood, the axe handle comes off at the top. I don't know how they, made it sure that it was secured. Maybe they bought the most expensive axe on the market. But, finally J&J security had enough of Brock, destroying their car. And they took the fight to him. And, basically when they went for an attack, Brock locked onto the Kimura right on Jamie Noble's hand. Just boom, broke the arm. Right there on the side of the car. And he took the fight, going down to Rollins, basically saying that he had evened it out. It was going to be one-on-one. Rollins did not want any part of Brock here tonight in Chicago, and basically hightailed it out of the arena. Brock was left to look like Godzilla, perching himself up on top of the Cadillac, with Paul Heyman looking at him like, "Oh, you are the shining lights here." So Brock got his hands on the Cadillac, and he put it down. And no more Cadillac, no more high class living for J&J security.